So this is my fire wallet, and my girlfriend is gonna try it out. Might be a pyromaniac, but who cares, cause it's cool. Vape? No. Reusable cleaning swab by Reusable. Yes, you heard me right. This is a reusable, eco-friendly Q-tip, basically. But why do you need one? Because this is a 500 pack of cotton swabs, okay? And that's a lot. And every year the Q-tip brand, just this brand, not any of the other off-brand stuff, makes 25.5 billion of these. And they've been around for like 90 years. Can you imagine how many of these we've just thrown away? And humans already send 5 trillion pieces of plastic to the ocean every year. Like, this is not helping. Don't you care about the seahorses, man? But with these, it's just one little silicone piece that you use to clean your ears, whatever. And when you're done, you just wash it off with some water and that's it. That's literally it. That's so much less waste. And these cleaning swabs by Reusable come in a bunch of different colors. So if you're interested in this, want to help reduce your waste, go ahead and click the link in my bio to check them out. So a normal piece of paper is only about 1/10 of a millimeter thick. And when you fold it in half, it's now 1/5 of a millimeter thick. So it just doubled in size. And what's interesting about this though, is if you keep folding this piece of paper, the exponential growth is so great that if you were somehow able to fold this 42 times, you'd be able to touch the moon with it. That's insane. But unfortunately, the world record is 12 folds and I can only get about 6. So try it out for yourself, see how you do. So as you get older, your hearing progressively gets worse and worse, and there's no way to reverse it or even fix it. So it's really important that you take care of your hearing. And that means lowering the volume when listening to music or even wearing earplugs at concerts. And for those who are interested, there's actually a way to test how old your ears are, kind of just to see where you're at right now. You just need to look up eChalk hearing test and click that first result. So I start the test, and you press the button when you can't hear it anymore. Can you still hear it? Mm-hmm. Okay, good. It's very high pitch.
Yeah.
Very, very high pitch. It's gone. My hearing is 22, so I've taken really good care of my ears, so try it out for yourself. Try it on your parents too. 1 + 1 = 3, and I can prove it. So we know 0 = 0, which means it's safe to assume that 1 - 1 = 3 - 3. And we're able to rewrite that like this. As you can see, it still says 1 - 1 = 3 - 3. And again, you can just rewrite it like this, and as you can see, it still says 0 = 0. But because there's a 1 - 1 on both sides, you can actually just simplify that out. And what you're left with is 1 + 1 = 3. So that's it, right? I just proved it. 1 + 1 = 3. Except, while everything I said is true, there's a huge mathematical fallacy in this, and I want to see if you can find it. So I don't do yoga, but she does yoga, so we're gonna do some yoga. This is easy as shit. I could do this all day long. All day long.
Okay, you want to go back up? Like a little tree. Like Pocahontas. Like you're about to sit into a chair. Inhale, exhale, fold all the way down. Here. No, we don't do that. We do this. There you go.
I need a cough and I can't.
I think this is warrior 3.
We're a bird.
Warrior 3, babe.
Bird.
Are you doing it?
I think so. I think so.
Okay.
I'm
You
gonna
can
fall.
twist out of it.
This has been yoga. In honor of today being the very first day of Shark Week, here are some shark facts that I can guarantee you didn't fucking know. Male sharks don't just have one, they have 2 penises. They're fucking double the shark bitches. Sharks have been known to have a sort of sixth sense. They have these special cells that help them detect electricity around them to help them find food, mates, and detect when they're in danger, and they have that even when they're still in eggs. Sharks evolved 100 million years before trees existed. Do you realize how fucking old you have to be around before trees? Really weird human body facts that I guarantee you didn't know. Whenever you breathe out through your nose, you're technically smelling the scent of your lungs, but you're so used to it that your brain just ignores it. So the average sperm has about 37.5 megabytes of data, which means that the average ejaculation has a data transfer rate of 1.5 terabytes per second. A human bite will almost always get infected, and it's actually theorized that we're on our way to evolving a poisonous bite because the cultures of bacteria in our mouth seem way too excessive for just eating. Make sure to check out my Instagram and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, thanks, bye. Hi, I'm Jayus. I'm very loud, and I'm gonna tell you 3 facts about some random topic that I find interesting, and you're gonna like it. So the reason that I'm always talking into a mirror is because I think I look absolutely disgusting on the front camera. It's too close. The last time I had a different hairstyle than this was in like the 4th grade. I wanted bangs apparently, and they just grew out and I picked this side. And I've never changed it because I don't think I'd recognize myself with any other haircut. I like to do random things for each fact, like quickly swiping into frame, running into the room, sliding on the floor, hold random props, stand on counters, walk into frame in a carrot costume, just to hold your attention because anything else really just bores me. Kick, dash, slide.
It's the fact that you're dollar store Aladdin for me.
It's the fact that you're gay on straight TikTok for me. It's the fact that you got molested in the 3rd grade in the back of a 2012 Toyota Camry for me.
Not so fun facts to completely ruin your day. Criminals who are considered unattractive usually receive a 50% longer jail time sentence than everybody else. So, if you ever get caught committing a crime, you better hope that judge thinks you're cute. If the apocalypse was to ever actually happen, anybody who takes medication daily is just completely fucked. So occasionally the sun lets out these super massive bursts of plasma energy that could wipe out satellites, the power grid, and the internet for decades. And the only way to stop it is to see it ahead of time and then turn off everybody's power for a few days. On a brighter note, if this does happen, you'd be able to see the northern lights from anywhere. If you're ever having trouble deciding between 2 decisions, try flipping a coin. While it's in the air, your brain's automatically gonna pick one of the options, and then you have your decision, regardless of what the coin says. If you struggle with acne, one thing you can do is actually change your pillowcase every day or put like a t-shirt over the pillowcase for the same effect, because our faces are fucking disgusting and sleeping on the same greasy and dirty pillowcase is not helping. This is an OCD trick that you can use to help improve your memory. If you're ever gonna put something down, say it out loud. Be like, okay, I'm now putting the ukulele on top of the refrigerator. Or say like, okay, I am now locking the door. This will help stop you forget where you left things, and that moment when you leave the house, you're like, did I leave the stove on? You didn't because you told yourself you turned it off. Insane history facts that school refuses to teach you. During the Prohibition, the government started getting really frustrated that people were still drinking alcohol even though that it was banned. So they decided to poison it. They literally poisoned the alcohol and it killed over 10,000 people. And y'all wonder why I don't trust the government. The only reason the vibrator was ever invented was because doctors were getting carpal tunnel from using their fingers to treat their lady patients for their hysteria. Pope Gregory IX declared that cats were associated with devil worshipping and that they all needed to be exterminated. And many believe that this big disappearance of cats actually led to all the rats being able to spread the bubonic plague in the 1300s that killed millions of people. Fuck Greg, cats are cool. School literally teaches us so much misinformation that it's not even funny, but good thing I'm here to clear some things up for you guys. Diamonds don't come from coal. Most diamonds are older than Earth's first land plants, which is where coal fucking comes from, so I personally feel lied to. I can't spell for a lot of reasons, but one of those reasons is the I before E except after C is fucking bullshit. It doesn't work like 25% of the time. What about science? Fancier, glacier, weird, forfeit, it's all bullshit. America is a free country, but did you know that we're not the freest country? In fact, on a global scale for economic freedom, we're only ranked number 15, and on personal freedoms, we're ranked number 26. Psychology tricks to fuck with people's minds that I may or may not use. You'll never know. Adding real quick to the end of a request adds a sense of urgency that compels people to just do whatever you say. So for example, be like, hey Dan, give me your wallet really quick. And before you know it, Dan is giving you his wallet. Whenever you walk by strangers in public, you can be like, oh dude, your sock's untied. Oh man, you dropped your pocket. It's gonna fuck with them for a sec. You can really piss people off by just calling out whatever they're wearing by choice. You could be like, yeah, okay, bucket hat, whatever you say, mismatching socks. Yeah, sure thing, mustache. Did you know that the way you walk can tell me a whole lot about your personality and the kind of person you are? So if you lead with your head and lean a little bit forward when you walk and make very quick strides, you're the type of person that just likes to get shit done. You're very logical, somewhat intelligent, and you have a positive influence on your friends, but they tend to think you're a little cold and pretty competitive. So if you walk with your chest out, shoulders back, head held high, and a little pep in your step, you're a very fun, charismatic, and outgoing person, and you just radiate confidence, but some people might think you're a little much with your over-the-top personality. So if you tend to walk a little light on your toes, you keep your eyes glued to the ground and your arms at your side, and you just walk at this gentle, cautious pace, you're more likely really introverted, but like super polite. You tend to treat people how you want to be treated, but you're really bad at communicating your wants and needs because you just expect people to read your mind, which can be a little annoying, but you guys are literally the nicest people. These are just the most common 3 walking styles. There's a ton more, so if you didn't see yours, give this video a like for part 2. Really weird human body facts that I can guarantee you didn't know. About a minute before you even start exercising, your heart rate will actually involuntarily increase in anticipation. You know, if you actually exercised. The smell of rain is caused by a bacteria called geosemin, and the human nose is extremely sensitive to it. Like, we can smell rain better than sharks can smell blood. The average boner uses about 2 tablespoons of blood to become erect. About the same amount of blood that's inside of a gerbil. So guys, you're welcome. Next time you have a boner, you're gonna think of a gerbil and probably lose it. Or not, depending on what you're into.